Hello there, it's Geoff Barton. It's Tuesday the 27th of June. Here's your ASCL briefing. And look, my background as an English teacher allows me to use this subliminal, subtle messaging. I think you probably know what that's about. So let's just say two things today. Let's talk briefly about the ASCL ballot, hence the postbox, and then let's just talk about the school teachers review body. That ballot, really, really important, unprecedented, all of that stuff, but it does take work. It does mean that you need to receive the envelope which contains the ballot paper, and if you haven't received that, have a look in our email version again today, because we tell you how to get a new version of that. We need to do that quickly because time is short. We need to do all of this by the end of July. So that's our first point. Can you fill the ballot paper in? If you've got members of your leadership group who are also ASCL members and they're eligible, can you get them to fill it in? If you're part of a local network, a head teachers group, assistant heads group, whatever it might be, can you get those people to fill it in? Remember, ASCL isn't going to tell you ever whether you should vote yes or no, but what we don't want is any sense of apathy on this. We really need you to be sending out the message on behalf of the membership to the government that education has to matter. We have to have talks which are going to bring to a resolution an industrial dispute from all of the education unions. That is not going to go away, and the way you will demonstrate that is by using your democratic right to vote, using that ballot paper, then finding your post box locally. And I'm going to do the next few of these videos at miscellaneous post boxes as I'm out and about travelling, so brace yourself for all of that. That's the first point. And the second thing is just a reflection on what we've been hearing over the weekend. You will remember that what we were being told by the Secretary of State is that it is the independent pay review bodies who will decide public sector pay. And then over the weekend we hear that that is no longer the case, that actually the Prime Minister is saying that he may well overrule those independent pay bodies. That would be disastrous, it seems to me. One, because it's predicated on an assumption that paying teachers and other public sector people a reasonable salary fuels inflation. Lots of eminent economists, I'm not one, would question that. So that's one thing. But secondly, you can't have it both ways. You can't say we, the government, aren't going to decide on pay because it's over to an independent body, and then when they say something you don't like, 6.5%, you're going to overrule them. That simply, to us, is unreasonable. All the more reason, I go back to my first point, can you vote in the ballot, please? We really need your vote. It counts. Education is on the margins of policy at the moment. It needs to be brought centre stage. The way we do that is showing that enough is enough. That's it. As always, you're sending us all kinds of messages to our inbox. We really appreciate those. Anything you want to tell us about what's happening locally, whether it's around behaviour in schools, whether it's around parental engagement, whether it's around Ofsted, you feel free to keep us closely informed. We use all of that information that you send us. We will be back on Friday with an end of week briefing between now and then. All the best to you and to your team, and if you need us, you know where we are.